And welcome back to Trinity Ball Yard on the campus of Trinity Baptist College for Game 2 of our doubleheader between the TBC Eagles and the Macaws from Millennia Atlantic University. Millennia Atlantic came back with 2 runs in the top of the 7th to take the lead 9-8. TBC got the tying run at 3rd in the bottom of the 7th, but Romero was able to hold on and earn the save. Rafael Romero saves it for Christian Sanchez, who won it with 1 1/3 innings of relief for Millennia Atlantic. Trinity Baptist had a big 5-run bottom of the 5th, added a run in the 6th, but then 2 runs in the 6th and in the 7th turned out to be the difference. The Macaws took advantage of walks and turned 5 of them into runs. They will face Jose Michel. In game number 2, the starting pitcher for TBC makes his 6th appearance, all starts, no wins, 4 losses. He has totaled 21 innings. Michel has allowed 30 hits, 24 runs, 21 of those earned. He has walked 10 and struck out 20. Here's a batting order that Jose Michel will face. Center fielder Harold Batista will lead it off. Second baseman Dante DeJesus. Batting third, the DH, Fabian Padilla. Middle third of the batting order is Dariel Puig at first, Adrian Gonzalez in right, and Dylan Diaz in center. And the bottom third of the batting order, shortstop Luis Moreno, third baseman Derek Ojeda, and the catcher Trent Thomas. TBC's batting order will be shortstop Logan McGann leading things off. Gavin Williams bats second. He's in left. David Hickey is at first base, batting third. Jordan Fernandez, the DH, he will bat fourth. Parker Laffrey will play right field and bat fifth. Jacob Burke will bat sixth. He is in center field. Seth Reeves at second base. He will bat seventh. Dakari Ross gets another start at third base. He will bat eighth. And batting ninth, doing the catching, will be Drew Gifford. So the Eagles trying to earn the split. And Jose Michel gets ready to make his first pitch to Harold Bautista. And the ball game is underway with the first pitch. High fly ball. Left center field. 2 men giving chase. And a catch will be made by Gavin Williams. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Bautista scored a run and drove one in game 1, and he goes after the first pitch and flies out to left. Dante DeJesus at the plate. No hits in game 1, but he did draw a walk and score a run. No stats available for the Macaws. Michel's first pitch to DeJesus misses upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Jose Michel starting game 2 for Trinity Baptist. There's a high fly ball the other way, right center field. 2 men giving chase. And Burke is going to run that one down in the gap for out number 2. Nice job by Jacob Burke, the Eagles center fielder. So 2 quick outs recorded by Jose Michel and the Eagles outfielders. Brings up Fabian Padilla, a new man we haven't seen just yet. He's batting third. He is the designated hitter. And Michel's first pitch is in there for a strike. No balls and a strike. And Michel takes a long look in. And the freshman winds and delivers. And he gets the inside part of the plate for strike 2. Nothing in 2. 2 outs, bases empty. First 2 men went down pretty quickly. The 0-2 on the way, and this one is fouled off. And Dariel Puig in the on-deck circle had to do a nice little dance move to avoid being hit with that foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes. Michelle winds and delivers. Got him swinging with a changeup. So 3 quick outs in the top of the first, and after a half inning, no score. Trinity Baptist comes to bat for the first time in Game 2. In case you missed it, Logan McGann, Gavin Williams, and David Hickey started off. Jordan Fernandez, Parker Laffrey, and Jacob Burke in the middle third. And the bottom third is Seth Reeves, Zachary Ross, and Drew Gifford. They will face right-hander Manuel Burgess. First time that we have seen Burgess. And again, first time we have seen the Macaws, their first season of college baseball. And after they're done here in Jacksonville, they have 10 days before their next game. Home game against United International College on the 30th, beginning at 11 a.m. at Palm Beach State College, April 2nd, starting at 1 p.m., and then at United International, April 5th at 11 a.m. before they visit Florida Memorial University on April 9th. In fact, they're going to play United International College a few more times before this one is over with. Trinity Baptist home against Ave Maria University next Tuesday at 11 a.m. Logan McGann at the plate for TBC. Does a lot of courtesy running. In fact, I believe this will be his first chance to swing the bat, and he pops it up on the first pitch. It has a chance to drop, but it's going to be caught, run down by Puig, who's playing first base right up on the line, and there's one out. So McGann chases the first pitch. It looked like it had a chance to get down for a base hit, but a good running play by Daryl Puig, and he's looking up into the sunshine on a bright blue sky. So very nice play. Gavin Williams at the plate. We saw him pinch hit in the 7th and got as far as third base, didn't score, and he smacks the first one off the glove of Puig, and he is aboard. That'll be an error on the first baseman. Daryl Puig played right field in Game 1. He's at first base now. And the batter will be David Hickey. Hickey was 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored in Game 1. Williams had a base hit when he pinch hit in the 7th. Again, got to third base. Could not get brought home, and Hickey takes the first pitch for a strike. One strike. And a pitch is popped up and out of play. Good velocity on the fastball from Manuel Burgess. Quickly ahead of Hickey, 0-2. One out with the runner at first. Gavin Williams on the move. Swing and a miss, throw down, not in time. A stolen base for Williams, but strike 3 on Hickey, and there are now 2 away. Jordan Fernandez at the plate. Fernandez 1 for 3 and drove in 3 runs in game number 1. Now batting .274 with 13 runs batted in. Chance to drive one in here. First pitch taken for a strike. Nothing and one. Fernandez digs in. Burgess, big right-hander, delivers. Line drive into the gap. Williams will round third. He will score, and Fernandez has his fourth RBI of the day. Eagles lead 1-0. So Williams reaches and scores. And Parker Laffrey at the plate. Parker Laffrey batting 1 for 4 in game number 1, scored a run, and he fouls this one off. Laffrey hitting .238, 5 runs driven in. He has doubled 3 times. Fernandez leads off first and the pitch. That one is in the dirt and gets by the catcher. And Fernandez will take second base on the wild pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 run is in, another man at second base. Laffrey trying to drive him in, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike number 2. Ball and 2 strikes. Burgess likes the sign, checks that runner at second. And the 1-2, fastball misses up and in. Now even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wind now blowing out. Looks like it's blowing out straight towards center field. 320 down the lines, 360 in the alleys, 400 straight away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Burgess steps off the mound. Laffrey in there with a count of 2-2. And the pitch. High pop up toward the right field line. That ball is going to be caught on the run, however. Nice play by Adrian Gonzalez. Eagles, though, get a run, 1 hit, an error, and a man left. After 1, TBC leads 1-0. We have a scoring change to let you know about. Gavin Williams is now credited with a base hit, which would make the run earned. Either way, it's 1-0 Trinity Baptist in the top of the second. Dario Puig, Adrian Gonzalez, and Dylan Diaz are the scheduled hitters. Michelle had a 1-2-3, top of the first, 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And TBC came back and got that run to start the ball game. This is Puig. Made a really nice running catch on Logan McGann's pop-up down the right field line. Over the shoulder. And the first pitch to Puig. Low and inside. Puig drew a walk in game number 1, but was 0 for 3. And Michelle ready, and the pitch. 1 ball, no strikes, lined hard into left field. That's going to get through the outfield and one hop the fence. Puig already on his way to second with a leadoff double. Very hard hit line drive. Nothing at all that Gavin Williams could do, but he got to the ball and got it back in quickly. But Puig is aboard with the tying run, and Adrian Gonzalez at the plate. Gonzalez making his first at-bat of the day. Runners at second, nobody out. And Michelle delivers and gets the first pitch in there for a strike. Nothing in 1. Big gap in right center. Should Gonzalez try to go that way, he could plug it and score the run. Instead, he chases a pitch well out of the zone. So no balls and 2 strikes. And Michelle takes a long look in. Big lead off second from Puig. 2-strike pitch. Got him swinging. Big pitch by Michelle. And there's 1 out. Dylan Diaz steps up. Game 1, he was 1 for 3, drew a walk, and scored a run. As a runner in scoring position, potential tying run. Eagles lead at 1-0, top of the second. And the pitch is called a strike. No balls and a strike. And Michelle takes another long look. Another check of the runner. He has a big lead, nobody holding him, and the pitch is low and inside. Now Reeves, the second baseman, will take a few steps closer to the bag. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Puig, a big lead. Turn and a throw, and nobody there. Puig will take third. Here comes a throw. It's close, and it gets away, but Ross able to trounce right on top of it. And Michelle covering third. An error will go to the pitcher. Neither middle infielder was at the bag, and Michelle turned. Might have had a play had someone been there, but the ball sailed into center. Diaz now with 1 out. Big opportunity to tie the game. One ball, 1 strike, and the pitch. Breaking ball for strike 2. Corner infielders in to try to cut the runner down or at least freeze him. Middle infielders are back. They'll trade the run for the out. A ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. That ball's grounded to short. McGann will throw to first. Wide throw, but Hickey held the bag. Out number 2, an RBI for Dylan Diaz. Unearned run for the moment, depending on what happens the rest of the inning. 2 outs, and Luis Moreno at the plate. In game number 1, Moreno scored 3 times. He was 1 for 2, also walked twice. Drove in a run as well. And that pitch is on the inside corner. Moreno scored the tying run in the 7th. And then Millennia got the eventual winning run just a few moments later. 1 strike, 2 outs, base is empty, a run is in, and a high pop-up will get out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Derek Ojeda next, followed by Trent Thomas, whom we will see at the plate for the first time. 0-2, and Michelle delivers and misses high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Leadoff double. Advanced to third on a pickoff throw that went wild and scored on a ground ball. Now Michelle ready with the 1-2. And this one is fouled off. Burke, Reeves, and Ross due up for TBC in the bottom of the second. Ball and 2 strikes. And Michelle takes his time, shakes off a sign, likes the second one, and delivers the 1-2. And Moreno helped him out, chasing one low, and he fouled it out of play. Count remains 1-2. Another long look, couple of shakeoffs this time. And now Michelle ready, the 1-2. That ball stuck in his hands, would not come out. And he bounces it for ball 2. He'll laugh that one off. Tried to get the hitter to chase. Hitter not biting. Shell says he's all right, no problem. Just something that happens, and here's a 2-2. Grounded hard right back to the box. Michelle snares it. The throw eludes Hickey's glove, and the runner is safe. That'll be an error on the first baseman. And Moreno, with great speed, is aboard. Derek Ojeda at the plate. Hickey might have expected a flip underhand instead of the throw that Michelle made. Ball hit right off his glove, and now Michelle over to first, and the runner's back in time. First pitch on the way, and it's a strike. Good pick by Michelle on the hard ground ball right up the middle. One ball, no strikes. And this one is fouled off. Yep, said it wrong a moment ago. That was strike 2. So count of 0-2. Runner at first, 2 outs, 1 run in, and a ground ball foul to the left side. Count remains 0-2. And Michelle from the stretch. Little looper into shallow center. That ball's going to drop right in front of Burke. Couple more steps. Burke has that one, but a base hit for Derek Ojeda, and Moreno stops at second. Ojeda just reached out the bat and poked it into center for a base hit. And now, after the 2-out error, 2 men aboard. Trent Thomas at the plate for the first time today. Did not play in game number 1. Two outs, 2 on. Michelle will go from the stretch, and the first pitch misses low and outside. Wind seems to have picked up. It is blowing out towards center field. There's a ground ball to third. Ross will race to the bag and win that race ahead of a hustling Moreno. Very close play at third. But Zachary Ross able to make the play. Fielder's choice credited to Thomas. And that ends the inning. One unearned run, 2 errors, 2 men left. We go to the bottom of the second, tied 1-1. Each team got a run. Eagles in the bottom of the first. McCaws in the top of the second. And Jacob Burke, Seth Reeves, and Zachary Ross are the scheduled hitters for TBC. Facing Manuel Burgess. Again, in case you missed it, the scoring change on Gavin Williams' ball from an error to a base hit. So Burgess, 1 inning, 1 earned run, 2 hits so far. And he will face Jacob Burke to start things off. Jacob Burke, nothing out of 2 in game 1, but he drew a walk. Burke is hitting .235. No homers, 4 RBIs. He does have a triple. And Manuel Burgess will start his second inning. Again, we do not have stats available for the Macaws. Burgess, a hard-throwing right-hander. First pitch, fastball in there for a strike. Nothing in 1. Freshman from Caracas, Venezuela. And this pitch misses everything, and that evens the count. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 fastball, and this one is fouled off. Jordan Fernandez drove in Williams for that RBI single in the first. And Dylan Diaz, an RBI ground ball, brought in Dario Puig. There's a high pop-up, shallow right field. And a catch is made by Adrian Gonzalez, charging in. 1 out for the second baseman, Seth Reeves. Reeves was 1 for 2 in game number 1. He's hitting .276 with 3 RBIs. He has scored 7 runs for the Eagles. And Burgess with the first pitch, a check swing and a pitch downstairs, and he went too far. 2 balls and a strike. And the 0-1 on the way, and this fastball is upstairs. A ball and a strike. Line drive, but that's going to be caught. Little bit of a leap by Dante DeJesus. The ball sounded better off the bat. Might have gotten it off the end. And there are two away. And Zachary Ross at the plate. He had no official at-bat in game number 1. But he drew 2 walks and scored a couple of runs. And he takes the first pitch for a strike. He also drove in a run with a sacrifice fly. 1 strike pitch, and that one is called strike 2. Hello to Miss C.C. Collins once again, cheering on Trinity Baptist, looking for Eagles to come back and earn the split. And a curveball got him for strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Eagles in the second. It's tied at 1 after 2. After 2, we're tied at 1, and Jose Michel ready to pitch inning number 3. 1 unearned run on 2 hits, and he has struck out 2. Top of the order, Bautista, DeJesus, and Padilla, scheduled hitters for the Macaws. They're now 12 and 12 overall on the season. Trinity Baptist 7 and 16 after game 1 today. About to hit the mid-70s, and then we should start cooling off a little bit. Beautiful, bright sunshine. Wind blowing out towards center at about 8 to 10 miles per hour. We've had 1 home run. That was Millennia's Derek Ojeda in the 3rd inning of game 1. Here's Bautista, and the pitch. Tries to bunt and goes through it. Dominic Gattinella hit one right down the line, just barely foul. Would have given the TBC Eagles some big insurance. There's a ground ball toward first. Hickey will scoop and step on the bag. 1 out, bases empty for Dante DeJesus, who flew out to center. Nice running catch by Jacob Burke. Burke also made a diving catch in game 1, charging in towards second base. DeJesus in the box. Michel pitches and gets it in there for a strike. Nothing in 1. And the 1-strike pitch is swung on and fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes. The ball got a piece of Gifford, so batter, pitcher, and umpire are all going to give Gifford a moment to regroup. And he laughs that one off. Nothing in 2. And Michelle now on the mound. He's ready. And the pitch. That one hit the batter, and DeJesus is aboard. One out with the runner at first for Fabian Padilla, who went down swinging his first time up. So Michelle will now work from the stretch. And the pitch is a fastball right down the middle. No balls and a strike. From the stretch, delivers a check swing, and he held up in time on a pitch outside. Shell's longest outing, 5 1/3 in his first start against Payne back on February 2nd. Ball and a strike. Big lead off first. Throw over to first. Very close. DeJesus got to the back of the bag. Hickey applied the tag, but a fraction of a moment too late. DeJesus flinched. He was going on the pitch. Not phased, not going this time either. And a ground ball to Reeves. He'll flip to second for one, and it gets away. And a runner will advance to third. And that'll be an error on the TBC Eagles. It'll go as a fielder's choice for Padilla. Brings up Dariel Puig with one out and runners at the corners. Ball was in the dirt, so that'll be an error on the second baseman, allowing the runner to take third. Hit batsman and a missed play at second base. That's a ground ball to short. Again, we'll go to second, but the ball is dropped and they get nothing. A run is in. Puig credited with an RBI. And Millennia leads 2-1. That'll be an error on the second baseman on the drop throw. Fielder's choice credited to Puig and give him an RBI. Run is unearned. And Coach Broden out to the mound, likely to talk with the defense. We'll be right back. One out, one run is in. Gonzalez at the plate, struck out his first time up. Shell from the stretch, first pitch, fastball. He put some extra mustard on that one. No balls and a strike. Two missed plays at second base have opened the door, and Millennia has taken the lead. And that one in the dirt. That's ball one. Ball and a strike. And Michelle from the stretch. Long look. Now the pitch. Change up. Had him out in front. And it's 1-2. A ball and two strikes. One out. Check of the runner at second. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit in the left. A runner around third. Padilla will score, and it is 3-1. RBI single for Adrian Gonzalez. These Macaws, they take advantage of extra opportunities. They did it all throughout game one and so far here in the second ball game. Their unearned run on the board. League stops at second. One out. Dylan Diaz at the plate brought home a run with a ground ball in the second. And a first pitch breaking ball for a strike. Nothing in one. And Michelle from the stretch. High pop up, foul out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Michelle takes a long look once again. Now ready, 2-strike pitch. Misses inside. Eagles will have 9, 1, and 2 due up in the third. Gifford, McGann, and Williams. Counts 1 and 2. 2 runs in, 2 men on, 1 man out. And Michelle again with the 1-2. Misses low and inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Puig, the runner at second. Gonzalez at first. Neither one being held on. And strike 3 called. A good fastball to Diaz. He might have been looking off speed. 2 outs. Luis Moreno at the plate. Reached on an error in the second. Two outs now. Force out at any of the 3 bags. First pitch to Moreno is low. One ball, no strikes. And Michelle again takes his time and delivers. There's a ground ball towards short. McGann's throw to first in time. Scooped out of the ground by David Hickey to retire the side. 2 unearned runs. 2 big errors in the inning. And we go to the bottom of the third. It's 3-1 Millennia. Drew Gifford will lead off the bottom of the third, followed by Logan McGann and Gavin Williams facing Manuel Burgess. 2 innings, 1 earned run, 2 hits, 1 strikeout. Los Angeles Dodgers got the 5-2 win on their season opener against the San Diego Padres in Korea. Padres were the home team. Dodgers will be the home team tomorrow morning, our time, evening over there. Hudson the winner, Brito the loser for the Padres, and Phillips gets his first save of the season. Drew Gifford will lead things off. First at-bat of the day, did not play in Game 1, and he takes the first pitch in the dirt. And Gifford's hitting 192 on the season with 2 runs driven in. Verghese delivers. There's a ground ball sharply hit toward third. The high hop for Ojeda to throw to first in time. Gifford hit the ball pretty hard, but right at Ojeda. This team doesn't make many mistakes. And Logan McGann at the plate. Robbed of a base hit on a great running catch on a pop-up down the line. Puig denied McGann. Shows bunt, takes the first pitch high. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. And this time, again, bunts right through the ball for strike one. Logan McGann getting his first at-bats of the season. Nothing out of one so far. Does a lot of base running. He's a starting shortstop here this afternoon. And he takes this one low and inside. McGann played short in the 7th inning of the opener. Didn't have a chance to handle the ball. 2-1 on the way, and that one is outside for ball 3. Logan McGann, freshman from Odessa, Florida. 3-1, and he draws the walk. 1 out with McGann at first. He's used to base running. And it brings up Gavin Williams. Got that base hit in the first and scored the Eagles' run. Gavin Williams from Port Orange, Florida. A couple of home runs on the season. He has driven in 9. Takes the first pitch, fastball for a strike. First walk allowed by Verghese. 0-1 to Gavin Williams. And Verghese from the stretch. Runners going. Pitches low and outside to throw. Bounces. McGann is safe, and he's going to take third as the ball goes into shallow center field. Stolen base for McGann. An error on the catcher on the low throw that bounced away. Bautista charged in, but that ball was far away from him. And the Eagles have a runner at third with 1 out. 1 ball, 1 strike to Williams. High pop foul. This one will get out of play. There are a couple of men just standing around in the bullpen right now on the Millennia side. Now they start to play a little bit of soft toss catch. Verghese in his 3rd inning of work. 1-2 the count. Williams lines this one into center field. That's a base hit. McGann scores, and the Eagles have cut the deficit down to 1. Gavin Williams with his 10th RBI of the season. David Hickey at the plate. Williams at first. Hickey down on strikes his first time up. Soft toss over to first. In the bullpen, they're just trading ground balls, loosening up defensively. Pitch to Hickey. Good swing, but he fouled it back. Hickey came into this game at .348, 1 homer, 9 runs driven in. One strike the count. Williams a good lead off first. He's on the move. Pitch is outside. The throw is high. Williams is safe. A great backup by the shortstop, Luis Moreno. He caught the ball on the fly and left his feet to do so. So credit Williams with a stolen base. That's his third of the season. He has not been caught. RBI opportunity for Hickey, and he takes a strike. Counts 1-2. Logan McGann stole his fourth base of the season a little while ago and then scored the run. Williams, pretty good lead off second. Here's the 1-2. High pop-up out of play to the right side. Williams represents the potential tying run. Hickey has driven in 9. He's also walked 10 times. On base percentage of .451 before his first at bat. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging on a curveball. So 2 outs. A big pitch by Burgess. That is his third strikeout. And it brings up Fernandez, who drove in the run in the first with a base hit. Williams at second, now 2 outs. And a fastball is upstairs. Fernandez now with 14 RBIs on the season. 3 in the first game, 1 so far in the second, trying to make it 15. Good swing, but he fouled it off. Counts 1-1. In spring training action, the Reds lead the White Sox 1-0 in the fourth. A's over the Cubs 3-0 in the fourth. A ball and a strike to Fernandez. A check of the runner at second, and the pitch low in the dirt and blocked by Thomas. Fernandez now ahead 2-1. Another long look at Williams. Now the pitch. That ball's drilled into left field. That's a base hit. Williams will round third. He will score. The Eagles have scored twice and tied the game up at 3. Jordan Fernandez's second RBI single of the game. 5th run batted in on the day. And he's getting a big hand from his teammates in the dugout. Williams, the base hit, the stolen base, and the run. And we're tied 3-3. Second run that Gavin Williams has scored. Here's Parker Laffrey, 0 for 1. Didn't mean to swing, and he taps it right back to the pitcher's mound. And an easy underhanded flip will end the inning. However, Trinity Baptist, 2 runs to tie it up. A couple of hits, a walk, 2 steals, and a man left. After 3, we're tied 3-3. Eagles have tied it up as we go to the fourth. RBI singles from Gavin Williams and Jordan Fernandez. McGann and Williams scored the runs, and a brand new ball game for Jose Michel. 3 innings so far, 3 unearned runs. Millennia has taken advantage of some miscues in the field to put those runs on the board. Derek Ojeda, 1 for 1, a base hit. He's leading off the fourth, followed by Thomas and Bautista. And Michel with his first pitch of the fourth. And this ball is grounded hard, too short. McGann, high throw, but Hickey holds the bag and records the out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Great start to the inning for Jose Michel. Of course, your team just tied it up. You want to shut them down. Trent Thomas reached on a fielder's choice in the second, 0 for 1. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Nothing in 1. Pitch on the way, and that is in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Hello, Cosmic V. Good to see your name up there again. Cheering on Millennia Atlantic. And the 1-0. And a high fly ball. Shallow center field. Jacob Burke camps under it and makes the catch. And Marilyn, your friend Sam, also helps us out here a lot. She's watching again. Talk about a very loyal Eagles fan. Harold Bautista, 2 outs, base is empty. Takes the first pitch outside. 0 for 2, a fly ball and a ground out. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch on the way, and a swing and a foul tip into the mitt. Very bright sunshine. 1-1. I'm inside the box. I still have to put my sunglasses on. That's how bright it is. Shell ready. The 1-1. That ball's hit hard into center. Burke will track it down and make the catch. Bautista hit it hard on the line, but Jacob Burke makes the play. A 1-2-3 inning for Jose Michel, his second of the game. Bottom of the fourth coming up. We're tied 3-3. Manuel Burgess, 3 innings, 3 runs, all earned. 4 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. He will face Jacob Burke, Seth Reeves, and Zachary Ross in the bottom of the fourth. Millennia got 1 in the second, 2 in the third. TBC got 1 in the second and 2 in the third. Here's Jacob Burke. Flew out to right his first time. East with the pitch. Burke drills one deep towards left center. This ball is going to be up against the wall. Burke around second. They're going to wave him on to third. The throw will not be made. A leadoff triple for Jacob Burke. Great effort by Bautista in center field. On the dive, he got his glove on the ball, but when he hit the ground, the ball came loose. Jacob Burke with the triple. That's his second of the season. So he's at third with nobody out. Looked for a moment like that ball had a chance. It was a little shy of the 360 sign, and Reeves will try to drive him in. First pitch, fastball. Verghese tried to overthrow that one and missed way upstairs. Reeves lined out to second his first time up. The infield is playing in. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch. This one is looped into left. That's going to hit the grass. A base hit. Burke will score, and the Eagles lead 4-3. Well, the triple to start the inning, and TBC wastes no time at all getting that go-ahead run home. They trailed 3-1. They now lead 4-3. Zachary Ross at the plate, nothing out of 1, called out on strikes his first time up. And officially, nothing out of 1 on the season, but he has an RBI and a run scored. And the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. He took a good rip at that one. The freshman from Tallahassee. No balls and a strike. Reeves aboard, the RBI single. Leading back toward first, and the pitch is outside. The drawn-in infield allowed Reeves to loft that one into shallow left. 4-3, TBC leads in the bottom of the fourth. Big hole on the right side for Ross. That ball gets away. Reeves will take off. He's there with the wild pitch. Ross, an RBI opportunity. Millennia used 3 pitchers in game 1, Rodriguez, Sanchez, and Romero. Sanchez won it. Romero got the save. Here's a 2-1. Another one in the dirt, but that bounces into the chest protector of Trent Thomas. Three and 1. Eagles trying to gain the split. Runner at second, nobody out, and the pitch is fouled off. Makes the count 3-2. Seth Reeves, pretty good speed at second base. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Ross. Check swing, and a foul tip into the mitt. Tried to hold up, but the ball grazed off the top of the bat, and that is out number 1. Goes as a strikeout, and Drew Gifford at the plate. Ground ball to third his first time up. Chance to drive in the run. He has 2 on the season. And a good pitch, a slider for a strike. 0-1 to Gifford. Logan McGann on deck. That's the leadoff hitter for TBC. And a bunt will go foul. Good idea to get that runner to third, but the ball rolled foul. Especially with the first baseman Puig playing back. Gifford looked like he was trying to bunt for a hit. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That ball is up high. I think that was a purpose pitch because Thomas was almost standing straight up, trying to get Gifford to chase one out of the zone. 1-2. Right-hander up in the bullpen for the Macaws. Runners going. Throw down to third. It is not in time. Stolen base for Seth Reeves. Very close play. He slid to the back of the bag, got the hand in, and swipes third. Pitch is outside, so that's ball 2. He did elude the tag. Macaws are saying that Reeves was out. He was tagged, but his hand was on the bag first. I just took a look at it on the YouTube feed. Good camera work once again. Again, they did apply the tag, but Reeves had already reached the base. 2 balls, 2 strikes, infield in on the left side. Now on the right side, strike 3 called. Gifford tried to duck under it, but he is out number 2. Brings up Logan McGann, who walked, stole a base, and scored in the 2-run third. Eagles lead 4-3, trying to tack on an insurance run. Reeves at third, getting a good secondary in case the ball gets away, and a breaking ball, a beautiful pitch. Again, kind of buckled underneath it, and it's a strike. That one had a whole lot of bite. 1 strike pitch is in there for strike 2. Verghese not caring one bit about the runner at third. He hasn't even looked over there in this at-bat. Get the batter, that's his job. And the 2-strike pitch is outside. Reeves is getting a very good secondary lead, not being held on with 2 outs. Again, they're just focusing on the man with the bat in his hands. He's the one who can do the damage. Here's a 1-2. And that one just off the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Williams on deck. Again, we'll have to reach. Wind is blowing out around 10 miles an hour. Here's a 2-2. Line drive caught once again. A well-hit ball finds a defender's glove, and that retires a side. Eagles, though, get a leadoff triple from Jacob Burke. He scores on Reeves' base hit. They leave 1, but after 4, TBC leads 4-3. After 4, TBC leads 4-3. In the 5th, Dante DeJesus, Fabian Padilla, and Dariel Puig are the scheduled hitters, barring any changes. Jose Michel has done a really nice job. All 3 runs are unearned. Eagles have committed 4 errors in the field. He's allowed only 3 hits, no walks, and a couple of strikeouts. He has hit a man. Again, he'll face DeJesus, Padilla, and Puig. Millennia got 1 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd. Trinity, 1 in the 1st, 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th. DeJesus hit by a pitch in the 3rd and scored the first of those 2 runs. And Michelle delivers and bounces one in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Eagles have nearly a week off before they play again. The Macaws have 10 days off. And that one misses low. That's ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch. High fly ball, right center field. 2 men giving chase. And the catch is made by Parker Laffrey. Excellent running play out there by Laffrey for out number 1. Fabian Padilla has scored a run, reached on a fielder's choice in the 3rd. Nothing out of 2. And Michelle ready, and the pitch. That ball hit right back to the box. This time he'll flip it underhand and get the out. 2 outs, and Dario Puig at the plate. He is 1 for 2 with a run scored and a run driven in. 2 quick outs for Michelle. Long look in at the hitter. And now the first pitch is in there for a strike. Diamondbacks lead the Rockies 2-0 in the 4th. And this one is down low. Angels 1-0 over the Giants in the 4th. Texas World Series champion Texas Rangers lead Cincinnati 7-1. Pitch on the way, and this one is in the dirt. Braves and Blue Jays, 10-9 in favor of the Braves. That game is final. Detroit all over the Twins, 12-3. Of course, these are just spring training games. They don't count for much of anything, just getting the players ready. 1 ball, no strikes, and his fastball is low. NCAA College Basketball Championship tournaments get underway, both the men and the women. My father was a major UConn fan. He was from just outside of Hartford, Connecticut. So I'm cheering on the UConn Huskies. There's a hot shot back to the box, off Michelle's foot. He flips to first in time. The 3rd 1-2-3 inning for the Eagles right-hander. He is now retired 8 men in a row, and his team leads it 4-3 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th, Gavin Williams, David Hickey, Jordan Fernandez due up for Trinity Baptist, who lead by 1. Later tonight, the Cardinals at the Nationals. Spring training action. Phillies at Orioles. Yankees home against the Pirates. Out in Arizona, we'll have Angels at Kansas City. And tomorrow morning, our time, San Diego and the Dodgers will play season game number 2. The Dodgers won at 5-2 our time earlier this morning. They're playing in Seoul, South Korea, 13 hours ahead of us. Gavin Williams at the plate. He's 2 for 2, RBI and 2 runs scored. Burgess ready with the first pitch. He's gone all the way so far. 4 innings, 4 runs all earned, 6 hits allowed, walked 1 and struck out 3. 1 ball, no strikes, a high pop-up on the infield. Couple of men giving chase. It's going to be the third baseman, Ojeda, making the catch. Almost lost it in the sun, but was able to hold on as he hit the ground. David Hickey's had a tough ball game, a couple of punch-outs. Eagles looking for some insurance. Last night against Fort Lauderdale and earlier today against Millennia, unable to cash in extra opportunities to tack on runs, and it cost them both times. Base is empty, 1 out, Hickey in the box. That ball was hit very hard into left center field. It's going to roll to the fence. Hickey checking the coach at third, but he'll pull up there with a 1-out double. So David Hickey at second. And that would be a good insurance run for the Eagles to pick up. Jordan Fernandez has driven in 2 so far on 2 separate base hits. 5 overall on the day. And Fernandez looking to do it once again, trying to get that hat trick. 1 out with the runner at second. Fernandez at the plate. Burgess checks that runner and delivers and misses upstairs with the fastball. Hickey has not tried to steal a base. You have to be 100% certain to try to steal third. 1 ball, no strikes, especially in this situation. And Burgess will step off the mound. Fernandez has had a very good day at the plate. And the pitch, a breaking ball, called a strike. Fernandez disagrees. Counts even now at 1-1. Hickey not being held at second. They're giving him all the lead he wants to take. That one misses inside. Almost got the batter. DeJesus, the second baseman, takes a few steps closer to the bag. Try to keep Hickey a little closer. DeJesus now backs off. That ball's hit into center field. It's going to be caught, however. Hickey will have to hold. Line drive right at Diaz. He didn't have to move at all. Fernandez hit the ball right on the line. And there are 2 away. That's up to Parker Laffrey if the Eagles want to score. He is 0 for 2. Fly out and a ground out. Hickey gets a little bigger lead off second. There's a line drive, slicing foul. Eagles have swung the bat very well in both ball games. Except for that 5th inning, they had some trouble finding holes throughout most of game 1. They've had some hard hit balls caught here in the nightcap as well. 0-1 and the pitch. And that one is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Eagles looking to tack on an extra run. They lead 4-3 in the 5th. Burgess delivers, and a good curveball in there for strike 2. In the 6th, Gonzalez, Diaz, and Moreno due up for the Macaws. Ball and 2 strikes. And that one is in the dirt. Again, this is the only meeting between these 2 teams this season. Time called just to clean off home plate. And now we're ready to resume. Jacob Burke waits on deck. Hickey gets a little bit bigger lead off second. Nobody anywhere near him. They're playing in the holes, and the pitch is low for ball 3. If Lafferty can get the ball into the outfield, Hickey has a terrific chance to score because, again, they're giving him all the lead he wants to take. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Ball 4 is inside, and Lafferty is aboard with 2 outs. Jacob Burke had the triple in the 4th and scored the go-ahead run. 1 for 2. Looked for a moment like Bautista had made a diving catch. The ball hit his glove, and I think it was actually in until he hit the ground. And that one goes behind the hitter for ball 1. Right-hander warming up in the bullpen. Can't quite see who it is. 1 ball, no strikes to Burke, and he takes a fastball for a strike. Counts 1-1. And the pitch. This one's in the dirt, knocked down, but Hickey will go for third, and he will get in there safely. Lafferty held up at first. That'll be a wild pitch. And a big insurance run 90 feet away. If I'm seeing it right, it's Jose Rapien in the bullpen. 2 balls and a strike, and a pitch to Lafferty, popped up. Evens the count at 2-2. Lafferty, pretty good lead at first. He's going to try to dance off. He's trotting towards second. They're going to let him go. Stolen base for Parker Lafferty. Millennia didn't bite. Eagles are trying to see if they could steal a run. And Burke swings and misses. The ball hits the ground, and the tag will be applied. So a strikeout and a 2U for the final putout. Eagles get 2 men on, but do not score. And after 5, it's Trinity Baptist leading 4-3. Jose Michel out for the 6th inning, his longest outing, 5 1/3. So far, 5 innings, 3 unearned runs, 3 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. He will face Gonzalez, Diaz, and Moreno. Been a very fast-paced ball game. We started after 4 p.m., around 4:15, give or take a few minutes. Not quite 5:30 yet, and we're already in the 6th. So Jose Michel has retired 8 in a row, and he'll face Adrian Gonzalez, who is 1 for 2 with an RBI. And Michel gets ready for his first pitch. And it is in there for a strike. That is pitch number 66 for the big right-hander. No balls and a strike. And that one is downstairs. Tried to take something off it and missed low. 7, 8, and 9 due up for the Eagles in the bottom half of the 6th. Shell trying to keep this a one-run game for the Eagles. And he gets strike 2 on Gonzalez. Coach William Reinhardt, the head coach of the Macaws. He has 2 assistants. I know the first name of one is Simon. I did not catch any more, however. Ball and 2 strikes. Michel takes a long look, shakes off one sign, likes the second, and delivers. Change up, got him swinging. Well, he liked that second call for a changeup, and he got the strikeout, his third. Dylan Diaz at the plate. He drove in a run in the second. 0 for 2 officially. Had a ground ball that brought home Millennia's first run of the game. Millennia looking to go over the 500 mark. They're 12 and 12 as we stand right now. Trying to sweep the doubleheader. That ball hit hard off Michel. He's going to get up, flip to first in time. Let's hope he's all right. He got the out, but more importantly, he is now on the ground in some pain. That's a second ball hit hard right off his leg. Coach Broden out to check on his right-hander. Eagles are already without Graham Gorman, one of their big infielders. Talked to Graham, says he's hoping to come back before the season ends, hopefully not too long from now. And Michel's going to walk around. They're going to give him a chance to go through the motion a couple of times. Meanwhile, we'll pause right here. I'll be right back on the Eagles Sports Network. Jose Michel is all right. Couple of hard fastballs in his warm-up tosses. He'll face Luis Moreno's 0 for 2. First pitch, change up, and lined into center field for a base hit. Moreno with his first hit of the ball game, and we know the speed he has. He showed it off in the 7th inning earlier today, scoring the tying run. 2 outs. Derek Ojeda at the plate. He is 1 for 2. Gifford likes to throw the ball as well, so we'll see if Moreno challenges Gifford. And Maryland reminds us Ojeda hit the 2-run homer in game number 1. The wind is still blowing out, but it's died down a little bit. Runner at first, 2 men out, not going. First pitch low and inside. One ball, no strikes. Hickey holding Moreno at first. Moreno with the oven mitt on. He's going. Fastball, throw down to second is high, and Moreno's in there with a stolen base, representing a potential tying run. Pitch was called ball 2. Close play, but the throw was just a little bit high. That allowed Moreno to get in under the tag. Two balls, no strikes. Ojeda singled in the second, grounded out to short in the fourth. Base hit could tie the score. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs with the runner at second and the pitch. Ball 3 is inside. A walk, not the worst thing. You get to start over with Trent Thomas at the plate. 3 balls, no strikes. And Michelle checks that runner at second and delivers. And a high fly ball, left field. Camping under it is Williams. He lost it in the sun, and it's on the ground, and a run will score. We are tied 4-4. Another play not made leads to a run. That ball hit off his glove. That's going to be an error on the left fielder. Run is unearned, but it counts. All 4 runs unearned. Trent Thomas at the plate. And a pitch from Michelle is in there for a strike. That's the 5th error committed by the Eagles. Reeves, Ross, and Gifford due up in the bottom of the 6th. Runner at second now could put the Millennia Atlantis in the lead. That ball is fouled off. Millennia Atlantic University in Doral, Florida, down in the Miami area. Whole lot of good baseball talent at all levels down in South Florida. 2 strikes, and Michelle delivers, and it's in the dirt, blocked by Gifford, and the runner holds. Trent Thomas trying to put his team out in front. They led 2-1 after their at-bat in the 3rd, and then TBC came back. Tied it up at 3. Then took a 4-3 lead, and now we're tied at 4. That one is in the dirt. Two balls, 2 strikes. Thomas fell behind 0-2. Showed a little patience. Count now even. And that one missed outside. That's ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Tying run has scored. And a pitch. Got him's looking, and that retires a side. 1 unearned run on 1 hit. 1 man left. Bottom of the 6th coming up. All tied 4-4. Bottom of the sixth, Seth Reeves, Zachary Ross, Drew Gifford will lead things off in a 4-4 tie, and they will face a new pitcher, a freshman from Orlando, Florida. Mike Rivera takes over for Manuel Burgess, who cannot win it, and he is off the hook for the loss. 5 innings, 4 runs, all earned, 7 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. And Mike Rivera, another big right-hander on the mound. We'll see about Jose Michel. He has pitched 6 innings and all 4 runs unearned. Eagles have committed 5 errors. Reeves is 1 for 2, drove in a run in the 4th with a base hit. So Reeves will try to start a rally. Again, the Eagles had a chance to tack on a little something extra in the 5th, but did not do so. Reeves shows bunt, pulls back, and he is hit by the pitch. And so the leadoff hitter is aboard. And Ja'Cory Ross at the plate. Tough ball game. Strikeout looking and a strikeout on a check swing foul tip into the mitt. Runner at first in Reeves. Ross shows bunt and takes it low and outside. Eagles trying to get that runner into scoring position. Gifford will be followed by McGann and Williams, barring any changes. Gifford next. Another bunt shown, and a pitch is outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Rivera checks that runner at first. And the pitch. Bunt shown again, and Ross goes through it. Little fortunate, actually, that he missed it because that was a high pitch that he punched at, and that's a good way to pop it up. And he gets another opportunity with the count of 2 balls and a strike. Shows bunt again. Reeves on the move. The throw down to second is not in time. That's a stolen base for Seth Reeves, his 2nd of the day. It was strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Reeves with a 2nd steal of the game and of the season. And a check swing foul ball. And Ross will stay alive. So Ross now a chance to drive in the run, but he has 2 strikes. Also 2 balls. Gifford, the next hitter. He's been called back. Ryan Ongst is in the on-deck circle. Here's a 2-2, and that one is in the dirt. Hit the left-handed batter's box. And a good pick by Trent Thomas. So the count is full, 3-2. Ball 4. Good job by Ross. He didn't get the bunt down, but he worked the walk. And now there are 2 on with nobody out. Ryan Ongst will pinch hit for Drew Gifford. Nope, Ongst is coming back, and now Gifford has grabbed his bat. He's walking up there. Ongst was in the on-deck circle the whole time. And just some glove changes. No position changes or personnel changes for Millennia. They just want some new leather, literally. Now Gifford. We'll see if he puts down the bunt. He does square. And he pulls back in time to take one upstairs. Well, Ongst was in the on-deck circle, walked to the plate, and then called back to see if Gifford can try to get down the bunt. He squares around again. He drops it down. The throw will go to first, and it gets away. Here's Reeves. He will score. Ross around third. There'll be a play at the plate. The throw is in time, and the out recorded, but the go-ahead run does score. No RBI credited. Give Gifford a sacrifice bunt. He reaches on the error by the pitcher and advances to second. Reeves comes all the way in to score. The out goes 3-2 at the plate on Ross. There's one out with a runner at second. Trinity Baptist has regained a lead. And now Ryan Ongst will pinch hit for Logan McGann. The run is in. Ongst takes the first pitch high. One ball, no strikes, and the pitch. That one's pulled to the right side. He will advance the runner to third, and the out is recorded at first. 2 outs for Gavin Williams. In the 7th, Bautista, DeJesus, and Padilla, the top 3 in the batting order, due up for the Macaws. Will it be Michelle or will it be a reliever? Williams trying to drive in the run. That's Gifford at third. Run is unearned. Reeves came in on the overthrow. No balls and a strike and a pitch. That one is in the dirt, but blocked by Thomas. It was a very good throw from a new first baseman, which we just now noticed. Tell you who that is in a moment. Ball and a strike and a pitch. Strike called at the knees. Mike Rodriguez, a freshman from Miami, made that throw. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gifford at third, and the pitch is in the dirt, and Thomas used his entire body to block that one. And it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Gifford at third, and the pitch. That ball is into center field, a base hit, and a run scores. The Eagles add an all-important insurance run. That's an RBI for Williams, his 2nd of the game, his 3rd hit, and 11th RBI of the season. That run also unearned, but very, very important. And David Hickey at the plate. Eagles lead by 2. And the pitch is in there for a strike. And a strike called. No balls, 2 strikes, runners going. Throw down to second is not in time. That's a stolen base for Gavin Williams, his 2nd of the game. Stolen base number 4 on the season. Hickey at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a pitch. Breaking ball stays inside. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Williams drove in a run, trying to score an extra run. Pitch to Hickey, and he swings and fouls this one off. Hickey 1 for 3. He doubled his last time up. Got the 3rd, but did not score. Again, we can't see the Eagles' bullpen. Don't know if it'll be Michelle in the 7th or a reliever. Another big insurance run standing at second. Hickey flinches but holds up in time to take ball 3. Rivera from the stretch delivers, and this one is fouled off. Hit batsman, a walk. Open the door, a throwing error. And then the base hit by Williams, a high pop-up. That's going to stay on the infield. And the catch is made to retire the side. Eagles, though, get 2 runs and lead at 6-4 as we go to the 7th. Top of the 7th, a couple of defensive changes for TBC. Gavin Williams has come out of the ball game. Dominic Gattinella takes over for Williams in the number 2 hole of the batting order. Gattinella will go to right field, and Parker Laffrey moves from right into left field. And Jose Michel will have a chance to finish this one off. So far, 6 innings, 4 unearned runs, 4 hits. He has struck out 3, has not walked a batter. 2-run lead in the 7th, and the first pitch, swing and a miss. Harold Bautista leads things off. Unless we're mistaken, Mike Rodriguez is batting in the number 4 hole in place of Puig, barring a re-entry. No balls and a strike. The fastball is outside. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And Michel ready, and the pitch. That one's grounded towards second and through Seth Reeves. That'll be an error on the second baseman, and a ball gets by Gattinella, and an error on the right fielder. 2 errors on the play. And the tying run is now at the plate. We're going to have ourselves a pinch hitter for DeJesus. Now batting, Eli Palmer. Our first look at Palmer. So a runner at second. Palmer at the plate, and he takes the strike. Those are errors 6 and 7 in the ball game for the Eagles defense. 1 strike. Michel delivers. There's a ground ball towards short. Throw to first in time. That's Logan McGann, who re-entered for Ryan Ongst, and there's 1 away. So 1 out. Fabian Padilla at the plate. He's been called back for a pinch hitter. This is Marquinus Brown, our first look at him. So Coach Reinhardt getting some players some at-bats, and the first pitch taken for a strike. One out with the runner at second. And the pitch. High fly ball, center field. Burke will make the catch. Runner's going to tag and puts on the brakes. He bluffed. And there are 2 outs. Mike Rodriguez at the plate. And a strike. Rodriguez batting in the number 4 hole in place of Daryl Puig. Came in defensively a half inning ago while the Eagles are at bat. His first at bat. And the pitch. Check swing, and he went around. No balls, 2 strikes. Had to take care of a little malfunction, and now we're ready. And this one is fouled off. Rodriguez, his first at bat. Puig was 1 for 3 with a double, an RBI, and a run scored. Eagles 1 out away. Tying run is at the plate in Rodriguez. 2 strikes. And the pitch. Ball's in the dirt. Looked like he tried to get the hitter to chase, and a good stop by Drew Gifford. One ball, 2 strikes. Michelle trying to get the complete game victory, and the pitch. And that one is upstairs. No matter what, we're going to call Jose Michel the player of the game. Working through some defensive miscues, all runs unearned, and 1 strike away from a complete game win. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Misses down low. That will fill the count. Adrian Gonzalez waiting on deck. Three balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Ground ball headed towards left field. It is stopped. McGann's throw is in time. Great play by Logan McGann, and that's the ball game. Final score, Trinity Baptist College 6, Millennia Atlantic University 4. Jose Michel, the complete game victory, 7 innings, 4 unearned runs, 4 hits, 7 errors in the field, but Michel worked through all that, and the offense scored those 2 runs in the 6th inning, and Trinity Baptist comes away with the split. They are now 8-16 on the season, and Millennia Atlantic now 12-13. What a finish to the ball game. Logan McCann makes the play of the game, and the Eagles come away with the victory. A great throw and a scoop by Hickey at first base. Well, the 2 teams split the doubleheader, the first times they've ever faced each other, and we look forward to playing Millennia Atlantic again next season. Congratulations to Coach William Reinhardt and his staff and his players. They're having a pretty good first season, 12-13. That's a good job for a first-year program playing in the state of Florida against all the fantastic competition. Our next time, we're going to be here, Ave Maria University, on Tuesday, the 26th, 11 a.m. Again, we are hoping to stream that one. Can't guarantee it because it is during the school day. We'll let you know as soon as possible. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. For Coach Jordan Broden, Coach John Copeland, hopefully he was able to catch the game. Marilyn Gordon, our statistician, our camera crew this afternoon did a fantastic job. And the athletic director of TBC is Mr. John D. Jones. I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.